Hi my dear friends and partners around the world. I decided to record this video to share with you guys what's happening here in Italy, because I think it could be good advice to anticipate what will happen probably in the next few days or hours or very few weeks also in your countries. We are experiencing the worst case scenario because we have been, as you well know, restricted. So big that we export in over 130 countries, and there are almost 100 countries where the virus is spread, and only few of them, like China, Italy, South Korea, Iran, and now coming up France and Spain and Portugal, and few other countries with a significant number, but the speed of the contamination is very high. So I've seen that most of the countries, they are acting like Italy did in a few days ago and a few weeks ago. So underestimating the attack of the virus, and then when the situation became worse, then there was in many cases too late, and then many restrictions, but also a lot of problem in finding the basic elements to take the right precautions. So I want to share with you this experience in order for me to feel good and have been able to anticipate, or to help you to anticipate what will happen very soon. So first of all, as per for sure, every government, also the governments that are still underestimating the progress of the virus, imagine that in many countries there are just few dozen of people with coronavirus. But if I have, for example, 60 people in my country of few million people today, and then tomorrow are 30 people more, that means that we are become 90, but it's an increase of plus 50%. So this can be exponentially risky to have a few thousand like we have here in Italy in very few days. Imagine that across the world, just 30 days ago, we had 25,000 cases. In just 30 days, the cases from 25,000 went up to over 120,000. As you well know, I will not obsess you with the risky part, because also most of the population is underestimating the power of the virus. But it's true that it's not in general very violent. The very big problem is that a lot of cases need support in breathing, and there's no enough machines and not enough spaces in the intensive care. So the real problem is that the situation is collapsing. Already here in Italy, the medical team, the hospital, they are deciding day by day who will die, who will survive, because we have not enough spaces. And this is, in a civil world, a great disaster. So you can still anticipate this, you can still prevent this, applying the precaution that we are applying now. Too late, but you can start now and spread the word to your family, to your team, to your clients, and to all the community that you can reach through your connections, digital connection, personal connection. This is very important. So number one, for sure your government gave you guidelines. It's very important that these guidelines of risk management, reputation management, crisis management, that we call safety first, are very clearly stated in writing, internally, in your company, in your family, where all the procedures are detailed and everyone should follow. Just to make a long story short, I'm sure that you are every day updated from the news, from your government, all the precautions that you should follow. But what we experience is, number one of the precautions is to wash frequently the hands, possible with antibacterial soap, and then to have with you antibacterial gel that you can use without water, with no rinse. And this is the first problem. We are in Italy completely out of stock. So you cannot find this gel. Already Amazon is sold out, and we are experiencing people that are speculating on this, multiplying the cost of 300 times, 500 times. And the people desperate are spending crazy money to have this. So one in the pocket of each you, family, friends, one in every corner of your company, bathroom, the reception, in your house, and so you have to stop this. Not like crazy, because you can forecast and use, but you can stop this and suggest to your friends and clients to stop, just to have this important precaution. Don't get crazy or be threatened by people that want to sell to you at an unreasonable price. Another big problem we are experiencing is mask. This is the mask, the right mask for the virus, FFP3. Now I'm not wearing all this protection because I'm alone in the room, so there's no risk. But this is FFP3, the most protective. Also, like this, like a surgical, is a good protection. Because as you well know, the saliva should not reach the other people, should not reach any kind of surface. This also here, we are completely out of stock in the hospital, civil defense. Everyone is out of stock, and you can find only few on the black market at an unreasonable price. So, in the countries where you live, where this is still available at a reasonable price, please stock up, do not exaggerate, and on this thing, if you have extra stock available, please contact your customer service and allow us to buy from your countries, for our country, some of these protections. Very important. Another very important element is to have gloves. So I recommend you to, especially if you touch surface, any kind of package or anything that you're not sure where it's coming from, if it's totally safe, use your gloves, disposable gloves. Also this is becoming difficult to find here in Italy. So again, I recommend you to stock up also with these gloves for you, your family, your friends, your team, without exaggerating, because we have to be able to stock up what we really need. I recommend also to do not exaggerate in stocking foods or something. We are not in a war, so this is, sorry as I say, it's ridiculous. The most important thing is to be able to have the precaution. Again, it looks like also the eyes are a very sensitive part. For sure, this you add and you increase according to the exposure to the risk. So these are typical simple laboratory glasses that protect you when you think you are exposed to a risk. You should build up your tools according to the way of exposure. There's no need to say that the severe restriction that we are forced to apply here in Italy suggest us to work from home, smart working as much as we can, and force us as a community to don't move from home if it's not absolutely needed for health, or to buy food, or to go to work if you cannot do through smart working. You have to limit to the minimum your exposure to the community, because this is the moment where you have to protect the oldest people, you have to protect your family, you have to protect your team, you have to protect your community. And remember that the small kids are very often the people that contaminate the most, because they are very asymptomatic most of the time. They have a very good reaction against the virus, but when they go to the grandparents, they distribute the virus, and most of the time is very sad to say they are killing the grandparents. Because especially in Italy, over 65, there's no more space in the intensive care, so they will let you die. And we are in a very advanced country, but the numbers are the numbers. So we are facing really an emergency that in your country, with cautious living and acting, you can prevent. Again, you can also stock up some protection for the hair, because again, virus can go on any surface, and then maybe you touch your hair, and then you touch your eyes, and then you touch your mouth. So again, when you think you are forced to be exposed, like you go to the supermarket, you go to some places, protect yourself. You go to the supermarket, you don't know who touched the trolley, you don't know who's around, so put the mask, put the gloves, put some extra gel. Very important that the gel should contain alcohol above 60%. Please check carefully. Alcohol should be above 60%. We are trying to produce some gel. One of our factory has been taken by the civil defense to help the community. We are trying to get some produce for us, for our relatives and partners and clients, some gel support. Another tool eventually you can wear is this to cover your dress, your suit, if it's needed. Again, if you think you are exposed to any risk, and this is disposable, and then you will throw in the garbage. And again, like probably you experienced during the security at the airport, there are also these plastic to protect your shoes, that eventually if you think you are walking in an area that can have a risk of contamination, you wear like this on your shoes and then you throw, because it is disposable. Very difficult also in Italy is now to find denaturated alcohol, 99%, to clean the surface or to clean tools. So also this, without exaggerating, if you can stock up together with some other detergent, antibacterial, and following the instruction, you should sanitize at least twice a day your desk, your handle, especially if you live with other people, and then inside the house, inside the company, have with you tools to prevent as much as possible. I suggest you also to put out of your company, if you're still operating not regularly, an obligation to wear protection. They are working and they are absolutely welcome and well respected, but these people are going around and we don't know what they touched, who they met, so we ask them to please wear some protection, the mask, the gloves when they enter the company, and also this gel you can also put on the gloves. You can also wash the gloves with soap, like you wear hands, and then hygienize, so you don't have to constantly throw in the garbage the gloves. You can clean. Another thing that became very difficult to find is a laser thermometer. It's very important that at least twice a day, morning, afternoon, you check the temperature of yourself and of your team and your family. Anybody that you are able to meet, help them, because fever is one of the important indicators, especially if it's fever higher than 37.5 degrees Celsius. So it's very important that you are controlling this situation inside your family, inside your company. No need to say that the distance between each other is a must in this period, is sad to say, but at least 1.5 meters. Try to promote the smart working, try to avoid meetings and any sort of aggregation, try to reduce to zero social life. You will see that in every country will happen the same that happened to Italy, so you can only anticipate, and this will be very good for you and your family and your team and your relatives and your customers. Clean the floor with antibacterial once a day. Put the goods in quarantine for 24 hours. It's enough. So you receive the goods, they stay there 24 hours. Next day, put on the shelves, and then you prepare your orders and you do your normal activity. I also asked my team to send to you several communications during the past few days, telling you that we are here, we are safe. I'm expecting a curve of still growing factors of this virus, both in Italy and especially internationally, where has been still many countries underestimated, and like will happen again in Italy. So I'm expecting that next few days situation will get worse. Now we are entitled for the people that cannot do smart working, like our logistic team that need to prepare the orders, or our factory team that need to make manufacture, we cannot do in smart working. We are allowed to come to the company for work, but we're not allowed to move from home if not to go to work or for very severe health reason, or to go one person every family and once a day maximum to go and get food. To go out we have to fill a form, so the police will stop, will check. It's a really serious matter. So all this together with the China crisis, we are already experiencing dramatically increase of raw material, a delay in production. All that said, I was sending you through my customer service team the communication and the suggestion to revise your stock, be protected, protect your business. We are expecting that can be a closure for 1 to 2 weeks, government's complete block of all the supply chain here in Italy, and this is happening already in the supply chain in China. So look after also your business, most important yourself, your family, your friends, your team, your clients, and then your business. But again, we are here taking some risk to try to support our partners and clients worldwide, because we understand that also business give opportunity to survive to many of us. Last, but as we say not least, we are here for you 24/7, trying to support. We will keep you updated day by day. I really recommend you to take in very serious consideration these humble suggestions made from deep of my heart to you guys that I love, I appreciate, and I really feel one group and especially one family. Thank you for everything, and we talk soon.